Hello, Musto006, we're back for part 11 of I Want to Get Cultured 2. Last time, part 10, of course, I managed to complete stage 4, so that was getting past the last couple of screens from games 9 and 10 of stage 4, and also beating the boss, which was a hell of a thing. And, well, I say a hell of a thing, still only took about 25 minutes or so, but I'd say, yeah, definitely a step up in difficulty from the bosses of stage 1, 2 and 3. And I sort of do tend to flip-flop between that boss and the boss of stage 5, let's exclude the final boss and boss rush and stuff like that, but yeah, of the main stages, I guess. So yeah, flip-flop as to whether stage 4 boss or stage 5 boss is the most difficult. I guess we'll see how it goes during this Let's Play, but I wouldn't argue against anyone who says either of those two, frankly, of the first 5 bosses anyway. But yeah, that was all completed. So yeah, with stage 4 out of the way, we of course got 3 more keys. So as we can see here, in the we're back in the challenge hub. Done the first 5 over there, done 4 over there, and we've got 5 remaining over here. So yeah, 9 down, 6 to go. And this time we're going to be taking on another 3 challenges. So yay! Challenge number 10. Which one are you? I want to be the Paraselene. Okay, this is a fun one. And let me just restart there in case you missed it. Does it actually come up and say? I don't know if it comes up and say. Let's exit that. Because yeah, you can press backspace. Are you sure it would leave the stage? We'll lose all your progress. Yes, fine. But let's go back in and we'll pay attention to the orb on the left-hand side. Let's just... It didn't come up and say anything. Okay. I'm pretty sure it did the first time. I'm pretty sure it said hold Z to shoot or to hold or something. But anyway, yes. Obviously we're jumping as normal. But yeah, if we press the shoot button while we're on this... one of these 2 orbs, so they're controlling this beam, as you can see at the moment it's red, then yeah, we can actually, let me just demonstrate, we can actually, yeah, if I let go of the jump button, we can position it anyway, or sorry, the shoot button, we can position it anywhere we want. So yeah, this is a real fun little puzzle screen, just the one screen, as you can see the treasure chest down there in the bottom right. And basically we're going to want to control this beam to block out the spikes. So let me demonstrate right off the bat here. You can see a red spike below me. At the moment, of course, it's a red spike, it's dangerous, and yeah, I'm going to be in trouble if I touch it. So what we're going to do, is this about right? Probably should have jumped the other one first, that would have given me an indication of where I want the beam to be. That was awful. Yeah, okay, let's do this on the right-hand side first. I think that should give me a far better indication of where I want this beam to be. Yeah, that will do. So, yeah, basically at the bit of the moment with the beam being red, I want to position these 2 orbs such that the beam passes through the spike. That's not quite where I want it to be. Going to need it to be. I'm going to go with that. Yes, I need the beam the same colour as the spikes, in order to be able to pass through them now. So yeah, with the beam being red, I need to block out the red spike. But that wasn't the only thing I was paying attention to. So go over here and click this green icon now. The red spike has now become visible. The beam has turned green, and obviously we can't get back out that way. So what we're going to need to do is go over here, and there was a spike here, or the green spike, that if we hadn't rearranged these beams so that we're in this position, then we would have been stuffed because yeah, we've had a red spike up the top there that was now going to be dangerous, and if we hadn't blocked off this group, so if we hadn't blocked off the green spike there, then we also would have been a bit stuffed. So yeah, you need to be careful, and it's all about knowing where you need to position these orbs. And as I say, having played this a couple of times before, so I know where I need to position these orbs. So yeah, you can see here these green spikes. This is where we're going to end up going next. So we need to put the beam about there. That looks about perfect. To block off all those green spikes, or mainly actually probably just the one, frankly, that's going to be over the right-hand side, or more over the right-hand side. The other one's not quite so much, doesn't really matter. But yeah, the one blocking this, or the one that was here, we need to get rid of that one. But again, we also need to be careful because well, we have to be very careful with this cliff jump, because if you screw it up like that, then you have to do the whole lot again. So yay. So yeah, let's do all that again. Fantastic. Admittedly, it doesn't take too much time to redo. So as I say, it's the one screen. It's pretty fun. It's pretty straightforward when you know where you need to position all the. Is that not quite good? That should do the trick. Yeah, when you know where to position the 2 orbs, so that you can traverse round and block off the appropriate spikes. But yeah, there are a few little tricky bits in there. Frankly, that cliff jump there, actually, the one where I made the most progress and then died, is probably probably one of the most, or yeah, one of the most tricky maneuvers on this thing. And even then, it's not that bad, frankly. It's just I feel like calling that manoeuvre bad is just terrible anyway. It is just a cliff jump. Yeah, having now pulled it off, you can see what would happen when I'm jumping up to get the blue icon. I would have had to go through the red, so you can't really see the blue spike now, of course. But the spike's here now, green. This one was blue. So if I didn't collect the blue one and I just collected the red one and didn't collect the blue one, I'd have green and blue spikes below me with no means whatsoever. I can grab it from there. That's kind of nice. Then yeah, green and blue spikes below me with a red beam, and there would have been nowhere safe for me to land at all. So yeah, I would have died at that point in time. So I have no safe spot to land on whatsoever. So anyway, once we're done with that one, we can put the first beam obviously where I put it. Please don't mess this up. Good. Put this second beam. It's going to make absolutely sure that I'm covered the spikes here. That's not quite where I want it. That should do the trick. So yeah, we should be fine now. I mean, in theory, we could just pass through the blue beam and get to the treasure chest. But there is a little troll here right at the end. So yeah, don't just hold left and go for the gap in the wall. We do get this little countdown here where we have to play silly buggers with the fruit at the bottom right-hand corner there. So yeah, it's a pretty nasty troll when you don't know it's there. But just for goodness sake, I mean, if you're not, I mean, as long as you don't drop down to the point where you were going to land on the bottom fruit, because obviously you're going to time it out, so you're not going to land on the top one. But yeah, assuming you weren't going to land on the floor just before the bottom one was about to get you, you probably should have enough time to react. But still, it comes at you a bit quick. If you don't know it's coming, it might catch you completely off guard. When you drop down, just make sure the one at the bottom is enough distance away so that you've got enough time to react. You only have to stay down there to survive 5 seconds. It's not difficult at all. But yeah, if you don't know it's coming and you don't leave yourself quite enough time to dodge that lowest bit of fruit, then yeah, you might come a cropper. But anyway, a really a nice kind of gimmick to that puzzle one. Oh, we get an achievement, particularly for 10 challenges. So challenging, yeah, clear 10 challenges. But yeah, a really fun gimmick and fun puzzle stage to get through. I say the one screen, so it doesn't drag on or not. I wouldn't mind if that actually had a few more screens to it. That was and there was a bit more to it. That was yeah, a fun one. I actually enjoy that one quite a bit. Anyway, 10 down, 5 to go. So let's see what challenge 11 is. Okay. I want to stop the meltdown. Well, I guess it was going to come at some point in time. I was going to have to do it. Yeah, I was going to have to do it eventually. Why not now? It is the third avoidance that I was talking about. It is also the one that I basically said when I was first playing this through that I wasn't even going to bother grinding it out because, as I said, I got stuck on Tear It to the point where I basically just thought there's no way I'm even going to ever complete this. So this is when I was first doing it, obviously. I just thought, yeah, there's no way I'm going to beat Tear It whatsoever. I could grind this out, but frankly, what's the point? There are like 15 challenges. I wasn't going to get anything at 14. Pretty sure I would have had to have beaten all 15. And with there seemingly, for me, being no hope whatsoever of ever beating Tear It, I just sort of came to the conclusion, or came to the conclusion that why bother just spending age? Wow, that was a pretty good dodge. Why spend ages just grinding this out for no reason whatsoever? It's got on my nerves enough to the point where I was just like, screw it. I'm not going to complete all the challenges. Let's just leave this one alone. When I went and played it through for a second time, a little bit in preparation actually for thinking about doing a Let's Play, whether I actually wanted to do one. For some reason, I mentioned this obviously when I was doing the third set of challenges in that video, that I for some reason went back to Tear It. I have no idea why I did that, but I went back to it and managed to beat it. So I was like, okay, well that's fantastic. I mean, admittedly, I am now going to have to go and grind out Meltdown, which isn't necessarily going to be particularly fun, but if I've beaten Tear It, I can't not now do that. Oh my goodness me, and we've actually done pretty well here. We're getting pretty close to the end. I mean, if I do it this quickly, that would be phenomenal, but I'm not holding my breath at the moment. I don't need lag either, thank you. Yeah, I'm actually going to shut up for this bit. Sorry. Are you kidding me? I don't quite know what to say. I'm going to just quickly collect the treasure chest and get out of there. There's nothing else that's going to happen. But I don't know how much... I had so much in preparation for that challenge that I wanted to say, that I've now got no footage to say over. That challenge, again, I don't think it's as bad as Tear It. That was the easiest one of the three, by the way, this Let's Play. I cannot believe it. Wave! The one I said was comfortably the easiest. Comfortably the easiest, and I absolutely stand by that. 100%. I cannot stress enough, for me at least, Wave is by far the easiest of the three avoidances in comparison to Tear It and Meltdown. It's not even a comparison for me on that front. But Wave took the longest. Meltdown took the shortest. I actually can't believe... Well, yeah, I don't even know what to say. The fact that took almost like fourth go or something, I don't even know what to say. Given how well Tear It went, I couldn't believe that it was going to be quicker than Tear It. I mean, Tear It wasn't much longer than than Wave, but that is absolutely unbelievable. There was so many attacks in that one that just kind of the pink swirly ones, sort of about maybe 2/3, 3/4 of the way before the platform starts spawning in and rises up. I hate that one with a passion. There's so much that avoidance that just feels like, I don't want to say luck, but I would like to say good fortune, because I am absolutely terrible, although it didn't really show up there, I'm absolutely terrible at finding safe spots that I'm then not going to get screwed over by. By that I mean I'm trying to find like the biggest gaps in things, and what may very well look like a very good safe spot at one point in time, 2 seconds later becomes undodgeable, or that there's no way I can avoid anything because all the projectiles suddenly converge on it. I haven't got the foresight or the ability to predict to anywhere near a comfortable degree where projectiles, particularly ones that are arcing and flying all over the place, are going to go. So what looks like a safe spot, what looks like might be a pretty good place to be positioned to dodge something initially, will end up being certain death, because there's literally nothing I can do when the projectiles all converge. I am terrible at that. So for something like that in particular, less so Tear It perhaps, but for something like Meltdown specifically, I need, again, not even good luck, because I want to suggest that I'm only beating it by good luck, but good fortune, in the sense that when I'm going for those gaps, I'm aiming for the big gaps so that something doesn't screw me over, 2-3 seconds later that I couldn't see coming. But I just don't know what to say. I do not know what to say. I cannot believe that went by in, I don't know, 3 minutes, 5 deaths, something like that. There's so much more I wanted to say with it. There's nothing going on the screen. I apologise for that. The only things extra now I want to say, because I don't want to spend too long on this, are that slightly annoyingly on that one, you don't get just an instant timer at the bottom to tell you how long you've got left. Wave and Tear It had a specific time counter that said time left. So when you knew when there were only 30 seconds left in the thing, you knew that the thing said 30 seconds, so you could track your progress through. There is a progress bar at the bottom which is slowly depleting, but frankly, I can't. It's more difficult to gauge that per se than just a timer that tells me immediately, 20 seconds left, 30 seconds left, a minute left, whatever. Blah, blah, blah. So I don't feel like I'm confident enough that the avoidance gives me enough time for me to relax, other than to look at the bottom of the screen and gauge how well I'm doing, other than the bit where the platform spawns in. But frankly, that feels fairly useless, because if that's the only time I can do it, the progress bar is always going to be the same spot every time. It's not going to help me in the slightest. But oh my god, I don't even know what to say. There are some attacks in that, mostly the arcing pink ones, about 2/3, 3/4 of the way through, that cause me immense problems all the time. Apart from now, I just don't know what to say. If you thought the grin on my face after beating Tear It in 9 or 10 minutes was big, the grin is twice as wide on beating Meltdown in about 3 minutes. I cannot believe that. Friggin' cannot believe that. Depending on what the next one is, this is going to be a short video. I know what 3 of the challenges left are. Thank you. That better save and not crash or anything. Thank you. I don't know what the hell's going on here. That is really bizarre. I'm not going to save again then, because that just seems to be freezing the game for some reason. But yeah, I know what 3 of the last 4 are. I don't know what the last one is. It's spacing on at the moment. But the other 3 are all 1 or 2 puzzle screen ones. So I'm not concerned about them in the slightest. There's one, I say that I can't quite remember at the moment, but The 3 avoidances and Dapper Dan were the only ones I was worried about. Less so Wave, Tear It and Meltdown. As with the avoidance one, I wasn't really concerned about Wave, to be honest, but Dapper Dan I was. But so whatever the one is, I can't quite remember. I'm not worried about it. Yeah, this is going to be a short video unless I have a nightmare on whatever challenge number 12 is. Okay, I want to design, and I shouldn't have a meltdown on this one. Okay, my commentary on this one is probably just going to be absolutely awful because I'm just on cloud 9 at the moment. I'm literally on cloud 9. But anyway, we can see the treasure chest here. It's rather irritatingly sandbox room. So this is I think this is where you could sort of practice, or let's go in here actually and sort of show off some of the things. So the blue spikes you can actually touch, interact with, or whatever, and you don't die. White are death. Yellow, you can walk through once or interact with them once. They then turn to white, and then you can't interact with them. We also have these icons here. So this one's very difficult to actually see. It's sort of a very light blue. What that does is it turns the spike into water, so we can actually bounce on it. Yeah, with certain icons we can do that. So that's something to pay attention to. We have these icons which turn spikes red, which when we shoot this little circle icon, make the spikes go up. And then we have these orange ones, which the spikes then sort of like protrude up and down. So yeah, those are going to be the gimmicks that we're working with in the screen, and yeah, basically, I say rather irritating. We've got the treasure chest right there at the beginning, but there is a white spike, which at the moment is always death, in the way, and yeah, we need to get it out the way. I need to get it out of the way. I don't know if I'm actually going to be doing this the way it's intended or using a shortcut, but frankly, the shortcut is always how I've done this. So yeah. Anyway, to start off, there's nothing else we can really do. We've got 2 white spikes blocking our path, so we're going to have to travel through this yellow spike. Of course, then we can't go back. We then collect this again light blue icon, and then we keep collecting them as we go through here. So we can turn these spikes into light blue into water, so we can get by. So yeah, we've got no chance whatsoever of getting through there at the moment. So we're going to have to go over here, or we're going to try and go over there anyway. There are a few tricky little moves and jumps to pull off in here. It's nothing too tricky. Obviously, getting set back to the very beginning and having to do the whole lot over again is not brilliant. And who knows? Well, actually, leaving aside the time I spent playing around in the sandbox, I actually still fully expect this to take longer to complete than Meltdown did. But anyway, we've got this red one here, so what I'm actually going to do with the red one is I am going to... That is the correct thing to do, isn't it? I think, yeah, come down here, and we're going to shoot this spike to so that when we hit the red icon, well, when we die on the spike, we have to redo the whole thing over again. We're going to have to... We'll have to pull all our plans on hold. Yeah, we're going to make that spike. That is I don't like that jump there. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world, but again, the way I'm doing this, I'm having to pull it off 3 times, and that's a little that can be a little tricky. But anyway, the red spike over there is going to go out of our way. Obviously, when we hit the red icon down below, we're not going to hit it just yet though, because we do have another red icon. We're going to want to turn another spike red, and we're going to do that first as well before we hit them. I'm actually not quite sure whether you could hit the thing twice. I don't think so. I think it's only a one-time deal, so yeah, just need to be careful and not hit that red thing at the moment. I think, at least, anyway. So yeah, careful when you go through that yellow spike. Of course, the white spikes obviously will kill you, so just be careful getting through what is that kind of corner jump. But do not, as you can probably appreciate, given that we're going to have to re-hit, or we're going to have to hit that... Careful here. This takes as long as it goes as it needs. Then we're going to have to hit the red icon down at the bottom. Don't land in the yellow spike. Or the second yellow spike that's at the bottom there. We're going to need to land back down there in order to hit the red icon. And I didn't die there, thank goodness. So we'll go down there. We'll hit. Obviously, you saw the other spike that I hit with the red icon. So now we can go up here again. We didn't die to that, thank goodness. Didn't die to that either. And we got down there. Good. So, pending any disasters, we should hopefully be done. Because, yeah, we've got just got the little spike there at the bottom to take care of. So, time this up here well to that platform, so that we don't, obviously, so that when the spikes are not on the ground. Come down here, collect the orange one, set that one so that it is now going up and down. And then hopefully, yeah, just do a nice little jump over that while it's obviously at its lowest point that you can get through. And we're done. As I say, there is a bit at the top. I might actually go back in there, actually. I mean, it's done. I guess I'll save that. And probably have the game freeze again for me for no real reason. But I didn't actually point it out, so I guess let's go back into it. There is a section up there at the top. Maybe let's see if we can actually get there. And yeah, extend the video. So extend the video for a bit more. Because bloody hell, I was expecting Meltdown to be so much worse. In fact, I need to pull this off now once because I'm not planning on doing anything too substantial with this now. So hopefully I only have to pull that jump off once. I don't really care about any of this, frankly. I'm probably just going to get rid of this, frankly. I don't really care about it. I want to make sure that I'm definitely collecting these blue water ones as I'm going up this path, rather than accidentally, or keeping the red one, for example, and then not being able to get up there. Yes, assume again we'll get rid of that. Oh, lovely. Fantastic. Let's do that again. I can't be angry. I can't exactly be too angry. Yeah, I've completed obviously the challenge, and yeah, and the Meltdown one's done so quickly, it's unbelievable. But yeah, you probably appreciate now where I was heading. There is another icon up there at the top right, which you obviously definitely can get. But as I demonstrated, this would be a hell of a thing, wouldn't it? Oh, really? This would be the hell of a thing, wouldn't it? Actually getting up to that icon in the first place, end up being the most difficult thing in this video. And I'm slightly wondering now whether to even continue doing this, but we will. It shouldn't take hopefully too long. I messed up on like one of the near final jumps to get up there, which was just stupid, and I should never have done it. But we're going to mess up the corner jump, and we are going to keep going. But anyway, the icon at the top right, that looks like it's a red one. I feel like, well, I don't know. I perhaps feel like you somehow meant to use that one to. I got an enormous amount of lag there. Fantastic. You're somehow meant to use that one to get rid of the spike in front of the treasure chest, but. Again, I just prefer my way so much better. You don't need to. You don't need to do any of that bit at the. Oh my goodness! You don't need to do any of that bit at the top right there. There are two water spikes there, so you can obviously get across easily enough. But yeah, I'm not 100% sure what the intended route is. If you're not supposed to take the shortcut as I did, what the use. For that colour is going to be, but yeah, whatever it is, it's certainly completely unnecessary, and it means, like I say, I don't have to pull off jumps to get over there. So yeah, it is a red one. Obviously I can't do this now anyway. I don't think there's no way for me to with the spikes that I've shot that I can actually do this. So we'll escape it and come out. But yeah, you obviously saw me get over there. I'm not quite 100% sure which is the spike you're supposed to hit with that red one to get out of the way. I might prefer my shortcut. You don't have to do any of that top right bit. It's just so much easier. But anyway, yeah, in doing so, in demonstrating that, I did at least manage to pad out the video a little bit longer. Does this save also cause the game to freeze? No, only this one in the middle for some unknown reason. But anyway, yeah, we're done. I mean, I guess in theory this video could have taken a short amount of time anyway if I hadn't had Meltdown in it. If I just had 3 puzzle ones, because again I know what 2 of them left are. If I had another one, they're like 1 or 2 screen puzzle ones. If I'd had that instead of Meltdown, I'd have been done a lot quicker. Possibly. Well, maybe not. Who knows? Because Meltdown went so quickly. But all things equal, yeah. If I'd had a 3rd puzzle one, this could have been. Yeah, this is where I'm going now, isn't it? Stage 5. This could have been this potentially could have been even shorter. I was not expecting this to have gone so quickly, given that I had Meltdown in those 3 challenges. Oh boy. Yeah. I guess I'll leave it there. This will be a short video. That's challenges 10 to 12 done. We've got 3 left. They will be completed at the end of stage 5, which is what I will be kicking off next. And yeah, stage 5 is going to ramp up the difficulty to quite an extreme. It's, again, nothing I would call obnoxious, or nothing I can particularly remember as being obnoxious, other than maybe the stage 5 secret key screen in places, but even then obnoxious probably is too strong a word. But yeah, I think we're definitely going to see stage 5 ramp up the difficulty, and I'm not even going to suggest that I could possibly clear that in 2 videos. It may take more. 3, possibly 4. It depends on how things go. Depends on what I want to cut or feel like I'm going to need to cut. Because nothing so far. I didn't need to cut, tear it, Meltdown, or anything else. I've got a funny feeling Stage 5 secret key screen might be the first point in time, but I guess we'll see. Yeah, I'll leave it there, and as I say, we will kick off Stage 5 next time. But until then, from one very happy Musto, cheerio.